Better get down. Yeah. Oh no, lone guy.
What are you doing?
What does it matter?
Don't move. Show me your face.
We both have guns pointed at each other. I don't have to show you shit.
With pleasure.
But I will.
What are you doing?
I don't have to answer that.
I'm afraid you do.
I have a gun pointed at you!
One-on-one, you don't stand a chance.
How about 2-on-1?
Or 4.
Ditch the gun and answer the man's question.
Why are we here? I forgot.
Sniffing around for?
Where are we?
The Frontier Project.
Oh my god, anime. Catch it in your teeth. You bitches. That took 2 of you.
You okay?
Well, my ass is.
Just a scratch. It's been a long time. I'm glad to see you again. Have Rick check this out. He might find something useful.
So, is that painted on you, or? John, we're gonna do a thing called waterboarding.
His name is Joe. He works for Nevik. The data on the PDA is encrypted, but it's so rudimentary. Hell, it's practically screaming, "Hey, take a look."
What kind of data is in there?
Hold on.
Luca, useful as always.
Bingo!
No matter how long it is between playing the game, I always remember fucking Luca.
Your project is what?
Great! What's it say?
Well, it says here that the Frontier Project is an attempt to heat the planet and drive away the acrid that have been plaguing the humans.
Sounds good to me.
The thermal energy for the project is being concentrated in the volcano dome. And here's a list of the researchers. Oh,
What?
head researcher, Yuri Solatov.
Acting shocked, I guess. My groin is glowing orange.
Where is this volcano dome?
It's not close. You're gonna have to cross the canyons.
Let's head to the canyons then. If we can infiltrate the volcano dome, we should be able to learn a little more about this project of theirs.
Yeah.
Right.
Yes. Mission 8. The objective is to get your groin to not glow as orange as it previously was. I'm not even reading anymore. Like, that's what happens when you don't play a game for a long period of time, you know, like weeks at a time or so. You forget what the fuck was going on. So, like, I have to rewatch the videos in order to know. And I think what I'll do at the end of this is I'll make all the cinematics in a row, just for the hell of it. So you could watch nothing but the cinematics. Figure out if the story even makes any fucking sense. I know that Yuri guy was on our side, and then he went to the other side. And you're unaware if he wants to make he basically wants to heat up the planet so you can start regrowing. You're dead. Oh, there we go. Basically, look at that. So life will grow on here instead of it being snow all the time, etc., etc. And that's his big plan, so he's infiltrating Nevik, maybe, or he's betrayed you. I don't know, that's it. Then there's some weird subplot going on with this dude and his dad with the armband thing, and 2 girls and a boy. I don't quite get that at all. It's just random nonsense, really, in my opinion. That's unrelated. And meanwhile, there's these missions that I'm doing where they just continuously want me to break into places. For what? I don't know. Just to find a bug at the end of it to fucking fight. That's pretty much been it. I don't know how I'm gathering the data because I'm not actually doing it. I'm just killing the acrid or whatever, right? I think so. Weird. You go in there, it's like music. We represent the Lollipop Guild. Yeah. You know, this game has yet to really kind of pose a challenge, and I think I might have already said this. I'm sorry if I'm repeating myself and you're watching this, you know, back to back or something. But it hasn't really posed a challenge, and I think the reason being is because I'm playing it on PC. Now, if I wanted to hate myself, I would play this with a controller. Now, I can understand trying to play this on the controller like on the Xbox, it probably would up the difficulty quite a bit. Because those things move way faster than you can move a controller crosshair. You know what I mean? Like with this, I can do it instant. Whatever, it's not important. These assholes. You annoying bee thing. You survived that. Thank you. Whoa! I broke my metal ankles.
Initializing.
The longest parts of this game are spent walking in these fucking mechs, or getting in and out of them, or replacing the weapons on either side of them.
The lava from the volcano could end your journey real quick. Watch your step.
Thank you. I was thinking about taking a dive in it. Going for the old backstroke. Why there's lava here will never be explained. Or these things. Why is there lava? Doesn't even make any goddamn sense. You're in a factory that is maintaining lava. Okay. Ah! You did. I ain't even gonna bother with you fuckheads. Fucking guy. I didn't mean to jump over, but whatever. I think that other one would be faster.
With a facility as large as the volcano dome, there has to be more than one route to it.
Why is this all necessary in terraforming the snow part of the planet? I don't understand why there's lava here.
It's another facility, so you can follow the highway to it.
Jesus Christ. Sorry, I was making myself dizzy right there. Check this one out. Ooh. Heads up. This is a weird one. You. Mr. Half Scorpion, half cat. This mech sucks. I'm not gonna lie. The sooner I get rid of it, the better.
Releasing pilot.
It's the same voice. Every single mech has the same voice, regardless if you're a good or a bad guy.
Engaging EDA. Ready.
They all come from the same Nevik factory, apparently. You guys ever change your vulnerability spot? Because that would make the game a little bit more complicated, don't you think? If they change the vulnerability spot every single time? Or would that just be one of those things that piss people off? To me, I think it would be pretty... I guess it actually, you know, when you think it through, it kind of doesn't matter, because there's only so many different places that you can change it to. So you'd be like, oh, okay, this one's the stomach, this one's the tail, this one's the, you know, the nose, etc. So why not just keep it a tail? If it's going to become predictable anyway. I don't know. I'm talking out of my ass right now, whatever. I don't feel good. I want to go home. So.
Releasing pilot.
That's right, we're coming up to you, buddy. Gonna get me a mech truck. come on. What? Oh, there it goes. Yeah, that's what I wanted to do. Thank you for putting the exact same button to get in as it is to attach. Just make it all the same fucking button, guys. Get them all. You know, for a game that came out in 1991, they did a really good job with the smoke and the fire effect. Even though it's obviously a sprite, it still looks good. 1991. Isn't it kind of sad to think that all the people that millennials look up to weren't even born in the 90s? The greatest era since the 1960s and 70s? Kind of sad. Or decade, I shouldn't say era. You know what game, what the first, I'll tell you a secret. You know what the first PC game I ever played was? Well, okay, if you ignore Oregon Trail when I was a young kid, all right, and you ignore Atari and you ignore Coleco and all the, you know, early console stuff, you know, that you're one of your friends or buddies or your brother's friends or some shit introduce you to. I'm talking about like the very first PC, so not Mac, but you know, but Windows. It was on, I think it was 3.1, and believe it or not, it was Wolfenstein 3D. Uh-oh, cinematic. Well, that was okay. That was a hell of a cinematic. Letting me know that as I was going through the door, this guy was waking up, I guess. Or was it a bug? That was really weird. Why would they show that? That's kind of stupid. This random guy's regaining consciousness. Hurry! I should be at a boss by now. This is kind of... Look at this. This is fantastic looking. And they did a good job. Look at that. For whenever this came out, 2008 or 9 or... You guys would know. I don't know. You could look it up. Actually, I think I wrote it in my playlist information. I can't remember. I know it's around there. And I know they came out with the second one. I never played it because I had a friend who said he was going to buy it. Actually, I might have played a little bit of it. But I had a friend at the time when it came out who said he was going to buy it. I borrowed my nephew's Xbox and bought the game, and my friend ended up not being able to get it. So I had this game, and it was one of those things where I held off playing it because my friend never, you know, thinking that my friend would eventually get it because I didn't want to spoil it or anything like that. And he never got it. Like, it never, like, so I've never played it. I'm sure I actually probably have the fucking discs somewhere in a box. I don't have any of the consoles anymore except for PlayStation 3. It's sitting over there. Oh, that's a lie. I have PlayStation 4 as well. I forgot. Somebody gave that to me as a parting gift. And I haven't even used it. There's nothing even on those consoles that are interesting to me. It's very difficult to find stuff on consoles that interests me. I don't know why, but like even the exclusives, they seem to like rehashed PC games that I'm aware of that I used to play. It's like they just combined two different ideas and made it into that. I don't know. Or they remake older games. I've been monitoring YouTube status for the last four days, and this is going to be sound kind of strange, but if you use YouTube and you upload videos, you have an option to upload a thumbnail, right? Well, all of a sudden, the ability to do that stopped for my account. I couldn't upload the fucking thumbnail anymore, no matter what it was. Whenever I click the button to prompt me to upload the file, what do we got here, ladies? Alright, I'm not getting that Meg. Every time it would prompt me, before, it would be perfectly fine, and then I just, go to the location of my images and then I'd upload it. It didn't do that anymore. Clicking on the actual button never prompts me any longer to upload the image. For no reason whatsoever, and this has been for the last 4 days. Then I noticed, I'm sorry, that was the last week. Then I noticed a couple of days later, my uploads were being capped, because you can tell when your uploads are slowing down when you're trying to upload a video, and you try to upload something that's like 6 gigs or something like that, and it was being capped because I could monitor my speed, so I was monitoring it, and I said, you know what, I'm going to take a look at this and see what they're doing, because I usually upload everything really early in the morning, like 3 o'clock in the morning or something like that, around that. Like you're watching this video right now, probably at 5 o'clock in the morning is when I uploaded it. It's not going to be the height of their traffic hours. You know what I mean? So there's no reason why I should be limited to 2 megabytes a second when I was going from 100 megabytes a second, which is a gigabit, up a second, which is the connection that I have. And I've been monitoring it for 4 days now, and it's been the same every single time. It hits 1.95 megabytes a second, goes up to 6, 7, then it goes right back down to 1.95. They most certainly are limiting my upload, and I do not know why.
Ready.
But that's just the type of fucking shit. Remember I was telling you about this? I don't know if it was in this game I was talking about it, but how I feel unfairly singled out for a lot of reasons, or not even for reasons, for unknown reasons, but they're there. That's a perfect example. And I really wish I knew some people who were the same, because if you did like a search or anything for that, you don't find it. People will claim that it's just you, where it's like, wait a sec, it can't be just you if you haven't done anything. If you haven't changed anything, it can't just be you. And whoever says that is just full of shit. It's a cop-out. It's like, I'm fine, I don't know what your problem is. It works fine for me. Well, that's because you obviously don't have the same fucking setup I do, or you're getting some sort of fucking special treatment, or you're doing something that I'm not. The fact of the matter is that I've done the same thing for this long. Why all of a sudden would it change when I haven't changed a goddamn thing? Not one single thing. I've uninstalled a game, which would have nothing to do with your browser. It would have nothing to do with your upload speed. It's like, give me a fucking break. I know about computers and IT. I was a goddamn server administrator for 6.5 years. I'm not a fucking idiot. They're obviously doing something on their end. The question is, why me? Like, why does it feel like it's me? And maybe it's not just me. And that's why I want to meet some people or hear from other people who have the same issue. But I can never find it. And that's not just with YouTube, but it's with a lot of them. when I was talking about the copyright thing, how they kept Uncharted 2 under copyright lock for me for something like 6 years. No reason. And the thing is that they insulate themselves so well with their bullshit help system, so they don't actually have to talk to anyone. They don't want to talk to anyone. They just want your money, and they want to sell your whatever data they're harvesting from you, so they can get rich. But when you call them out on anything, they're not going to give you a straightforward answer. So it's kind of a futile situation.
Racing pilot. Ready.
No. God damn it. Is that far enough for you?
Racing pilot.
There we go. Yeah, it's strange. I don't know. Then again, I just attribute it to the story of my life.
EDA.
I'm just one of those people that are in that bin. You know what I mean? I'm never going to get a break. Nothing good is ever really going to come my way, opportunity-wise. I'm just in that kind of bin. No matter how hard you try, it ain't going to be good enough. And I accept that. But I can't get over, like, even if you accept it, doesn't keep you from being pissed off at it. It's impossible. And anybody who has dealt with what I'm talking about right now understands completely and empathizes 100% with what I'm talking about. Because it's not just you two. I mean, it's a lot of different things. Anything from just, you know, school authority figures to phone bills to doctors to anything you can think of. You know, you get the short end of the stick and the run around. That's pretty much me. Jobs, anything you can think of. It's bad fucking luck, man. That's all. And the thing is that you get so used to it that eventually the bad luck, if it's not so bad, what would be horrifying or horrible luck to someone else ends up being not that bad to you. Like, you would just be like, yeah, I'll take that. I'll take that over my luck any day. But to them, it's like the end of the world. But to you, it's like, dude, I'll take that level of luck. If you put it on a level scale, you fucking break down when it's 5. I've been sitting at 10 for 20 years, man. I'll take 5 any day of the week. Well, you get a flat tire every now and then? I'm cool with that. Someone breaks into your car every now and then? I'm okay with that. But every fucking month? No.
Intruder advancing to the dome facility. Stop him and
Okay, Nick. That's totally Nick. I think that's his name, Nick. That's totally the guy with the stupid fucking Star Trek glasses on and the green spark plugs on his neck.
Ready.
What am I rambling about? I'm gonna play this game and ramble. That's why I like this game. I can just look at it, dance and ramble. Is this a boss area? Dying. This EM laser sucks. I don't think I want to use it. It should be like an EMP laser where it stuns them. And then this, I could shoot them with it, but it doesn't stun them long enough. All right. So I was reading Malcolm Gladwell's book. You know who Malcolm Gladwell is? Been reading his book called. It's called Talking to Strangers. Like, I'm a fan of Malcolm Gladwell. I like his books. I like the way that he writes. It's very simplistic, but at the same time, it's informative. And he doesn't get all geeky on you when he knows he can. And I like him because he's intrigued by things that interest him, just like I'm intrigued by things that interest me. Which I know sounds kind of confusing because they are similar things, but it's kind of like one of those things where there's something wrong with this. I don't know why. I want to try and figure out why. Like, I have that same kind of brain, right? And so does he, except he is somehow able, well, not somehow, he obviously has the repertoire, and he has the resources to be able to investigate these things that I don't. But he does those. I suggest reading like Blink or reading Outliers, anything like that. Read those 2 books.
The enemy is stepping up their defense.
I will, Luca, thanks. You useless fucking unit. I don't even know why you're in this game. Where's the boss at? Come out, buddy. But yeah, and he's been talking about default trust theory, which sounds kind of confusing, but I could try to summarize it for you if you want. I mean, I'm not just what default trust is. It means that you usually just go to in a situation where all the tall tale signs are telling you in hindsight, right? Like if you thought back to it and you said, all the signs were there. Why didn't I fucking do anything at that time? It's because you defaulted to truth or trust. What you trust, what you have known and grown to trust. You know, you believe that when you go into a supermarket, when you buy something, that the person that's on the other side of it, the salesperson, is going to give you the correct change. You don't sit there, you default to trust. You don't sit there and go, okay, see, I gave you $50, this cost $32, and you gave me, and then count out, the $18. You don't do that in front of them. You just assume that they gave it to you. Even if they count it out in front of you, it may be a lie, but you're defaulting to trust. That's the whole idea. And so he's giving all these different examples of where people have done that to catastrophic results. And that's the type of thing that I like about it. And it's a really interesting book. I'm just talking about like a lot of different things. Like Sylvia Plath was the last chapter I read. It was about Sylvia Plath and about England and about. Oh, here's the boss. Here we go. Anyway, you should read it. Check it out if you like nonfiction. The friends fallacy, I really like that because I could really understand that. Because I know what the Pan Am smile is. And he talks about the friends fallacy, that stupid sitcom Friends that all these people claim to like. And he talks about the fallacy of it and how it relates with how people, like such as judges and whatnot and therapists and all these other things, and interviewers expect you to react based off of what they've seen in fiction, not based off what they've seen in reality. And that was a very interesting fucking chapter. It just blew me away. I mean, I got it. I understood it right from the get-go because I was like, yeah, because they're actors and they ham it up. They have to make it look as though they're concerned and overly do it, Whereas in real life, you're not going to walk in on somebody having sex with somebody else and go, make some weird fucking. But in a sitcom, they're going to do that. But the thing is, the longer that it's been on TV or movies, is this the boss here or not? No, it's down there. I've been fighting this thing, not even paying attention. The more you come to rely on it, and that becomes your defaulting to that type of truth, which is a fallacy. It's incorrect. I don't think I can hurt this thing when it's shut. In fact, I'm positive. So how do I open it? Whoa! Get out of there. He just one-shot him. Did that hit him out of it? What does that do? Nothing. Okay, so he one-shotted my mech, but he just hit me right now and he didn't kill me. Alright. It's not taking off any fucking... Get over there. Get behind the thing. Get the... Give me a weapon. I got 2 Gatling guns. This ain't gonna do nothing. What's going on here? That's the problem with that little skid. No. That little skidding back and forth. You can't stop it. It continues until it's up. That's the thing. That stamina gauge thing. It just continues until it's up. Oh, there we go. All right. He opened up his flowers for me. And to deflower his punk ass. There you go. I don't know what's making him open, but he's doing it. Making him turn into spider form. Might be a mistake, but I have no more ammo. Oh, hello, where are you going? Please be a rocket. Something. Oh, grenade. Alright, that'll work. So that instantly popped him up. Yeah, dude, this thing will fuck you up right here. 6 more. You're going down, buddy. You're going down, buddy. Yay. You're going down. I'm getting your tube just for good measure. Maybe not. 1. Singular sensation. You're dead. Nice bloom of smoke. There it goes. Alright. Till the next mission, fellas and Lady Lakes. We'll see ya.